All right, welcome back, everyone, to Tourist the podcast where we dip, dabble, and explore a little bit of everything. I'm William, joined alongside by
Drew.
And
Collier.
oh yeah, episode number 12, maybe.
I
think
don't
so.
even know.
I think it is 12. I actually listened
112.
to part of 11 on a road trip I was recently on. We are underwhelming at best, so for you guys still hanging in there, God bless you.
Speaking of
Oh.
11, have you seen those memes?
Those memes are funny.
They're
Don't
hilarious.
leave. I've got a bunch of shirts I'm just going to give to you that I want you to give away.
Absolutely. I've been
Why?
waiting
Oh.
a long time for this.
Tourist shirts.
I was like,
Yeah, so if you
I
see
want
me on
some
the street,
shirts.
physically assault me and I'll give you a shirt, but only if you assault me.
Not a pepper me.
Ha ha.
Oh,
I'm going to kill you. in your
yes.
sleep.
So we recorded episode 12 like 2 weeks ago. It was god awful. Had to just scrap the whole thing. But now we're here.
Did we do that? Is that the one
that
that
was
we had a
great.
special guest, other William?
Yeah.
Did we really scrap that? That's hilarious. I don't even, that
I
honestly, that felt
listened
like
to,
a fever dream.
Yeah, I listened to a couple minutes of it and I was like, dude, I don't think this should go public.
Can you send me the tape to that? I want to hear it again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like completely raw. but
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get like all the episodes on like a USB. Each of us need to have one.
Ever heard of YouTube?
That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard of.
There's actually a YouTube
Honestly, we
playlist
should
called
stop. We should
Tourist episodes.
stop.
Actually, we have the
putting
tourist
them-
vault. Each of us has a separate key to open up the our tourist vault where we keep our most prized possessions.
What's that thing in Cuba where they just pass it around with the music?
I don't know.
I
Oh,
don't know
in
what you're
Cuba,
talking
so
about.
like the access to the internet super sketch. So like,
Oh yeah.
there's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like El Pasaporte or something like that, and it's like this guy that just has like a huge like 2 terabyte hard drive that just has like every song and every movie, and they just pass it around and people download what they want.
Yeah,
That's
you just
actually
take stuff off
hilarious.
it. That's amazing.
What is that called? It was in that documentary I watched. It was awesome.
What documentary did you watch?
Little Vice Boy.
No, it's Diplo. Cuba.
I don't think I would ever watch a
music.
documentary on Diplo.
Was it on
No,
YouTube?
Honestly-
El Paquete.
Oh, Paquete.
I think we should stop putting our episodes on YouTube and then just put them on CDs.
Yeah, we should
And
just put
start
them straight on.
Or
them out.
tapes.
Yeah, we should put
So
them straight
only
on like
people who drive like
VHS
old,
or cassettes.
old cars can listen to them.
Yeah,
Honestly, that's the audience we want.
it is the audience. We want
An
it. If you don't-
underground network armed with USB drives. El Paquete. No, it was actually a documentary about. You want to not like squeak your chair?
Sorry, the mic's really far away from me.
Then scoot it closer, raise it up, or put it in your lap and like extend it. Just pull the cable.
Your mic erection.
No,
I got it. It's working fine.
yeah, but don't hit the like.
That's like
metal
the first scene of is it Ted? Or is it
Yeah.
I don't even
Ted,
remember what
maybe
it
it's
is.
Ted too, I think.
Maybe Ted too. Like it's working. That's so much better. Yeah.
gross.
Yeah. Yeah. Classic.
Classico.
So if you were to get El Paquete, what would be the first thing you would download off of it if you had access to nothing else?
What? All 4 of the Toy Stories?
Really
What?
interesting. Why is that? Why is that?
I was recently talking to someone. They're like, Toy Story 4 made me cry, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I don't think I've seen 2 or 3.
And then you
Did you watch
all of
them?
No, I haven't. I
So
haven't.
okay.
And
But I'm saying like
check
if you
off
had
the
never had
box.
access to internet before that, what would be the first thing you'd download?
What?
So like if you hadn't seen any
If I've never seen any
Because
content,
these
I don't
people are
ever-
getting
how
El
would you know
Paquete.
what to choose?
Oh, it's like weird soap
I don't know.
operas. That's on El Paquete. It's like weird, like random
Yeah.
soap operas.
Like
Nope,
Guiding Light, maybe?
I don't know. But the documentary was actually cool. It was like the first. It was right when like sanctions opened up between Cuba and the U.S. and Diplo. Major Lazer, his like group,
Yeah, the group.
his group was the first like U.S. band to play in Cuba, like solely off of like Cuban equipment. Like they didn't bring anything else except for themselves. So they like had to like rent all this like random stuff and like
It's
no
hilarious.
but it was like 400,000 people. Like it was a complete riot.
400,000?
Yeah.
Where'd they play? Just like a town, like in Havana?
It was like a beach.
somewhere?
Yeah, it was like just a beach or something.
That is amazing.
And like, dude, I gotta find. Oh, dude.
It's probably they've been deprived in that way for so long. Like,
No, it was like you actually should. It's on Apple Music. It's actually the coolest documentary.
is it not music exclusive?
Yeah, I think so.
How long is it?
I honestly don't know.
I'm definitely watching
It's
that.
probably
That's
an
really
hour.
cool.
2.5
It's
days.
super cool.
2.5 days, as long as their performance was.
But it's cool too. Like they're like getting like lectured before. They're like, you cannot take your shirt off. You cannot say this. You cannot do this. You
By
cannot.
Cubans?
Yeah. Or like they'll just get absolutely like yeeted out of there.
But then they did all of it.
No. Well, they takes
Aw.
his shirt off at the end and like they're like, all right. Well, and they weren't allowed to bring this like one person out and they were about to. And then like the person was like, I can't. I'm going to get arrested.
Like they're going to pick a local out or something?
Yeah.
Camila Cabello.
I think she actually performs.
In that?
Maybe not.
She sings the song Havana.
Nah, nah, nah.
He took me back to
Was that your? Did someone bang their microphone or their watch ping?
my watch.
You want to put that on DND?
Dungeons and
and
Dragons?
Dragons.
Do
Yeah,
not disturb.
Too much Stranger Things. I'd probably download either season 3 of Stranger Things or season 1 of 30 Rock.
You used to love 30 Rock, dude.
Well, then it got taken off Netflix.
I used to go to your
Bro,
house,
pirate.
and you're like,
You want to watch 30 Rock?
yeah, I'd be like,
yeah, I know. I remember that.
what? Watch a what? And like, it like what? It was like you're like, dude, it's like SNL, but like the studio. And I was like, what?
I used to watch that show all the time. Then I got taken off Netflix, and I was like,
They'd be taking everything off Netflix.
for real.
I mean, do you think that like the mainstays are going to get pulled after, or first of all, do you
Nothing
think other
that
streaming
Netflix
services
has been produced.
well, no, I know.
Nothing Netflix produced.
But that's
It's
their
gonna
own.
get
That's
taken
their
off
own IP, so they don't.
of-
They can keep that there as long as they want. But do you think other streaming services like Disney streaming service, Universal streaming service are
That's
ever
the
gonna
stupidest.
supersede Netflix?
No.
I mean,
No.
Not
Even if they take
Disney.
off their own IP, like The Office and stuff,
it'd have to be something different. Like Hulu, in a way, is bigger than Netflix, but like in its own.
for like like niche live TV and stuff, and like other originals.
I don't know.
I was looking at Hulu this morning.
Do you
and
get
I
like a
was
student discount or something? Is
No,
that
well, one might get a student discount too. My mom just got a subscription.
just
but,
got, like for what reason? Just cause.
Instead of a Netflix
just
subscription.
'cause-
Yeah.
No, just both.
Okay.
We used to have.
What
one.
would
I
you
was
get? Like if you had neither, I would definitely get Netflix.
100%.
So why would Hulu be? Hulu doesn't seem as
I feel
good
like
anywhere.
I
near
feel
as
like
good.
Hulu has more.
They have live stuff too.
Hulu doesn't take
Hulu
as much
has live
off.
sports.
They do have live stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like it would be like a niche live market. I feel like that's something Netflix hasn't really
And
tapped.
They also like have if it's Hulu. I think is more based for people who don't have TV subscriptions at all. Like so they don't have.
Yeah, no cable.
So because the shows
But
get
then
updated.
at that point, I'd get like YouTube TV or something stupid from like Google.
Yeah, but like
Like I don't think I'll ever invest in my own cable TV.
I definitely
no,
won't.
I'm just gonna use my parents' login until. I'm
And if
like,
I ever want to watch live sports, I'll just go to a sports bar.
no, that's so inconvenient.
There's always ways to stream it.
It's like I really the only thing
And
I
also,
watch
sports
is
bars are not that inconvenient.
NFL. I only watch NFL.
But like you
and
don't
if
wanna
you have
to-
a subscription, I'm guessing by then most things you'll have a subscription to will also have that because the live television, like the live TV, still wants to be watched, and cable subscriptions are rapidly decreasing. So they're gonna have to start.
Apple's
outsourcing.
trying to get into like the
yeah,
greater streaming
everybody.
market.
It's just so stupid.
Everyone's trying to
Just
get
let
in the greater
Netflix
streaming
do
market.
what it.
no, but
Well,
Netflix.
and YouTube TV. That's all I care about.
I think
honestly
it's
don't
bold
even
of
really
Netflix to
like-
hike up their prices while these other competitors are starting to emerge.
Uh,
Like they lost like 150,000 subscribers in the last whatever it is quarter.
Yeah, I think like Netflix honestly needs to do better.
How's that? Like better content or like they need to?
I don't know.
Secure
I-
the licensing to more shows.
Well, yeah, and like,
I think
There's
they're
no way-
focused a lot on
there's
their
no way
creating
if-
their own contents right now.
and I don't mind that, and I honestly like a lot of their stuff. I actually just watched a
Yeah,
great documentary
so do
on
I.
Netflix, but
I think that's what they're best at, honestly, is documentaries and docu-series.
yeah, no, they make good stuff. I just think like one, I don't like the way their layout is. I think it's incredibly hard. I get overwhelmed. I think it's incredibly.
I think
hard.
they do a really bad job of suggesting things. I think
Yeah.
they have a bad like prediction algorithm.
Yeah, and the way algorithms are these days, there's no way you should have a bad algorithm.
Yeah.
I think though it's hard too if you only watch like 2 shows. It's hard to predict like what your third or fourth show is going to be.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they like. There's no way you could live and only off of Netflix.
You could if you just don't care about like sports.
If you don't
That's it.
pay for any, like I think
I'm saying if
live
you
in,
only have Netflix and like free YouTube.
and you don't. go
I
to-
could live off that. I think I've recently been
I think
living
I
off
could
that.
too. Because all the news I
What do
get,
you watch
I just
that's
get
live?
online.
Yeah, I read.
watch-
I read.
I
the
watch
news.
so many shows. Like
Well, but you're kind of
yeah,
an
you're
anomaly in that
TV
sense,
yeah.
where like you watch like NCIS and stuff.
I watched all the new
NCIS.
NCISs. I watched
Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med.
But you can get a lot
I
of that
watch-
stuff on NBC's website.
Yeah, but you have to have a subscription.
Nuh-uh. You
Yeah.
just get it. They just still have they run commercials on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did that like a few years ago with
SNL. That's what I did with SNL.
I think
SNL
it's-
does
I think
do
it's
that,
limited. I don't
but
know.
I don't even know.
I think it might just be the most recent episode,
I watch.
so you'd always have to.
Yeah. And like, what else do I watch live? I don't know. I'm watching Euphoria on
Euphoria is
HBO.
great,
Have
but
you
it's
been
also
watching it?
easy to pirate. Yeah, I have.
I'm probably
Actually, I've only watched the first episode. But
okay. Yeah, no, it's been good.
Oh,
I mean, you have the pirating service
I
that
played
I'm
HBO
thinking of.
now too.
Yeah, like HBO is really good too. They have a lot of good stuff.
Have you been using it, by the way?
No, not at all. Have you been using it?
Yeah, dude, it's literally gold. I don't understand why you wouldn't.
I think
Like,
I'm gonna use it more like when I leave. Like,
Yeah.
because I watch.
Like
What
you don't
is
need, especially if you have that service, you don't need live TV because it updates.
So yeah.
What is it?
It is. Can you believe this,
We're not allowed to like expose it.
bro? I just don't want it to get shut down.
Okay.
It's a gold mine. It's a.
Oh yeah, you guys were talking about that.
When's our next?
I feel
Bill.
so gross.
Isn't it like 5 months from now?
I don't remember.
I don't either. They'll probably notify you somehow. Hopefully.
Oh, do you guys share?
Actually, they'll probably
you guys
notify
share
me
the,
because it's my account.
We have like there's like 5 people and it's like 12. It's
Who
like
is it?
it's like
Oh yes, you.
It's me, him, Ryan, Rashab.
and it's like it's only like $12, so we're paying like $2 each or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Why not just? Doesn't matter.
You can't make new accounts.
No, there
anymore.
are no new accounts.
Oh,
That's why we're not making our own accounts.
Yeah.
It's because we're just using his.
Yeah. So, but it doesn't matter. Like it's not like you can watch as many things at the same time as you want. It's
That's
dude, it's
funny.
the best. I've only run into one problem is I tried to watch a movie recently and it had like Arabic subtitles that I didn't want, but that's honestly not that big of a deal.
It had
Well,
Arabic.
a lot of-
Arabic subtitles you didn't want.
What about the ones that you did?
No, I have a friend whose mom's a flight attendant, and a lot of times DVDs will come out overseas before they come out in the U.S. Like they'll
Uh-huh.
run stuff in theaters longer,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she'll just get a bunch of DVDs on the cheap.
On the low.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
My brother came back from Guatemala with a bunch of DVDs.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like good. Like
I
just
remember we
random
did
stuff.
that.
Yeah, like stuff that like like that they'll take a DVD and then they'll tape stuff over it. You know.
Yeah. like whoa, whoa. No, I mean, content's crazy these days.
Content is crazy, and they're ramping it up. Like HBO recently had a meeting where they said we need to double our output of content. Like it used to be like a very carefully
It's just
curated.
because of Netflix, I think. Just
Well, it
because
is.
Netflix
They
has
just
that.
want to hold people.
Well, and people
Longer.
watch stuff so like
They do. People
they used
watch.
to make content for a
anything.
week to week basis. So you'd make 10 episodes, and that would last you 4 months, 5 months, and now
But they devour it
You
in
need
10
to have a whole
hours.
season like every
Watched
4 weeks, basically.
all of Stranger Things in 9 hours, or all of season 3 in 9
So you
hours.
have your marquee shows like Stranger Things, but you need to have enough content to fill out your bottom line so people don't just delete their subscription
you can
until the
only
next
have-
thing of Stranger Things comes out.
You can
But
only have so many like major shows. Like you have the Atlanta that like you can only come out every like 2 or 3 years.
Game of
Literally
Thrones.
every
You have to wait.
year and a half, every 2 years.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
But there's an audience for that. But there's not an audience for every single show like that.
I know, and I think that's what they're just trying to get.
Just put content
Every
out and
single-
hope someone
Right, yeah.
bites.
They're
Hope
literally just
somebody
throwing
likes
paint
it.
at the wall and hoping something sticks.
Well, that's what NBC did for literally all of between 2000 and 2010.
Yeah, but now it's just different because it has to be even more immediate. Like,
Yeah.
because like before you could wait and like if something didn't work for 1 week, you could cancel a show pretty fast. But now you have to make an entire season and hope it hits. You know,
Yeah.
because you're investing that money, which is why low budget TV shows are all the rage right now. Like minimum cost.
Well, I'm sorry to bring up Stranger Things again, but season 1's budget was literally nothing compared to what it is now.
Right, because they didn't know if it was going to stick.
Yeah. Like the Demogorgon
I
was
think
a
at
man in a
first they were
suit-
planning
man
on
in a suit.
killing 11. Like they did not. They thought they were intending to have a 1 season show,
Hmm.
and they didn't realize how much it would hit.
That's ridiculous.
You said the Demogorgon was a man in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have CGI for that.
No.
Wow,
It's a man in a suit.
that's hilarious.
That's like if you like Breaking Bad. Season 3 of Breaking Bad is awful because they ran out of money. So there's all these filler episodes because they couldn't afford to like move their trucks around to film. So it's like there's an episode where literally the entire episode is them trying to kill a fly.
How did they run out of money?
Because it wasn't like
It wasn't popular in its own
wasn't-
time.
yeah,
Wow.
like it was, but like they were just trying to they bit off a little more than they could chew.
Yeah.
and they ran out of money in like during season 3. So like there's an episode where they're just trying to kill a fly the entire episode, like in their lab, and it's like, yeah, it works, but like it's not exactly.
It's not the
like,
Breaking Bad
yeah.
content you want.
So then by like 4 they have it figured out. Like 1 was like figuring it out. Like season 2 they're like, oh, we got something, and then 3 they're like, okay, we bit off more than we can chew. We got to chill for a bit, and then 4 was like, okay, we're good.
It's for the last season.
No, there's 5.
5. I think it ended really strong.
I have 3 episodes left. And I'm just kind of
Okay.
saving for
A rainy day
yeah.
for a good cry.
Like Hank just figured out and stuff, and like,
Yeah,
whoa.
it goes down in the DMs.
Yeah. Yeah. By any chance, have either of you watched The Bachelorette?
A little bit. Who did she end up picking?
I don't know. I think that's tonight. I think that's going on
I
right.
think it's
I just saw-
Brandon.
Brandon, not Tyler C.
Dude, that was wild. Have you seen any of the clips of that?
No, what happened?
So she kicks him off, and then the next week, the producer, like he goes to the producers, he's like, I need to talk to her one more time. So he pops up at the rose ceremony, like she doesn't even know he's there. So there's the 3 guys that are like supposed to be there, and then he comes out, and she's like, what are you doing here? He's like, I need closure. And she's like, please leave.
Closure.
Like she's like, please leave. Like I really don't want you here. I said no before. Blah blah blah. Anyway, they go back and like producers are like, yes.
Oh yeah, they're probably stroking
Yeah.
it underneath the
Yeah.
table.
And she's like low-key crying. She's like, I need you to leave. Like da 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 da. And he's like, he literally has a wedding ring in his pocket. He's like, I want to marry you. And then like all the 3 other dudes like turn into like macho men. They're like, bro, you heard her. You need to leave.
Got to get out of here, bro.
And he's like, or what? He's like, you don't want to find out. And then they kind of like push him off, and he ends up leaving. But
No.
it was like 30 minutes of like the most dramatic. And then it was like a tell-all episode. So they like cut to the studio, and like
Yeah.
they bring back every like contestant, and it's like they all just grill this one guy for
Yeah.
like 20 minutes. And then like random people in the audience start grilling him. Some random guy comes out from backstage, starts grilling him. Like it's
From
like,
backstage.
yeah, like I've no
Here's
idea.
our
who these people
assistant
are.
grip.
Yeah.
He's going to grill him right quick.
He's our lighting producer. And
Yeah.
he doesn't like the way you treat women, bro.
And he thinks he shouldn't have been so pushy.
No, but like legit, like it's some random odd dude, and they're like,
I love
"What?"
it.
That's the only episode.
So
I've
who do you
seen.
think she's picking?
Oh, I don't know any. I don't know anyone.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone.
No, I've been really bad about keeping up with actual live network television.
Is there water in this cup?
Nope.
Okay, you're good. No, I've seen one, like that was the one episode I've seen like almost the entire episode, and then I've seen like bits and pieces of other episodes just like in passing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite app on your phone? Like if you could only have one app on your phone, what would you have?
Am I allowed to be pretentious?
Sure. My banking app.
No, I mean either my Gmail or the New York Times.
Safari.
Do you have a New York Times subscription?
I do. My sister gets it for free, so I just hop on hers.
Does she get it for free through college?
Uh,
Dang. I use my dad's.
I think my parents have a account.
I'd just use
it's not even that expensive.
Safari. It's like
Oh,
$1.
is it
Yeah,
like-
Safari's good too. I think Safari would honestly probably be it because it's just the internet.
Yeah, I look at Instagram on Safari.
Bro, that's what I did when I posted. I was on Safari.
No, you were
On-
not.
Did you really? No, I don't
You
think
can't post through Safari, can you?
Yeah, you can.
on
I
Instagram.
don't
Yeah.
believe you.
That's so funny.
I don't understand why you don't.
No, I believe you. I just think that's funny.
I think you're lying through
think
your
that's-
teeth
Yeah,
right now,
exactly.
Andrew.
I don't even think I could attempt to. Actually, I could probably download it right now because I just deleted a bunch of apps. But at the time, I didn't have enough storage.
Look at my apps. I just recently reorganized my apps. I've got my banking. I've got my streaming, productivity.
I have a streaming
sports,
thing. I have a lot of streaming. apps.
Games, social, smart home, food.
Oh yeah, you can post from Safari.
That's the stupidest thing.
Yeah,
I've
you
ever
can.
heard.
It's so like clunky though.
It's really clunky. Clicking on things is so not smooth.
I don't get why you just wouldn't re-download the app for a little bit.
I didn't have
it would
storage.
Literally, that
What
makes
phone do you
sense.
have?
I have a 64 gig, but it's just beyond effed up.
That is, they're like, I don't understand the way Apple like has stuff on your phones, because like how do you have 64 gigs of stuff on? Like
I
no,
literally don't
also,
understand.
I also have a 64 gigabyte phone, and
Yeah.
I'm like, how am I full?
Right. I don't know. And it doesn't really tell me what it is. It's like you have a lot of photos,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like media.
Yeah.
But what's media? I don't have that many videos and I have nothing downloaded.
I had a problem where I just was like accidentally like had a million podcasts download.
Yeah, I delete my podcasts all the time, but that only saves me a little bit.
Oh, I thought this was on your spam. You just straight up posted this on your main.
Yes. Oh yeah. Full send.
That's awesome.
Oh, I
Full
totally
send.
I forgot you didn't have Instagram. That's why you didn't see his story.
Yeah.
Whose story?
Your story.
What was on my story?
His eBay
yeah,
thing.
that's so funny. Do you want to talk about that? I'll give a little backstory. So Collier recently moved from New York to Guatemala, and in the process, he found a lot of stuff he didn't need because he's downsizing, but like in the same sense, upsizing.
Land's a lot cheaper in Guatemala.
A lot of senses.
So anyway, he was like, "Oh, can I use your eBay account? Because I used to sell a lot of stuff on eBay, so I have a pretty good rating up until now, unfortunately." But I was like, "Yeah, you can use it." He sells a bunch of stuff, and I'm getting a confirmation email every time.
200, 500, $550,000.
I'm getting a lot of confirmation emails that he's posting things, and then I get a confirmation email, and then the second I get that confirmation email, I get like a bot, and I was like, "Oh wow, that literally sold in 7 seconds." He sold this like Game Boy Advance, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I like text him like, "Wow, congrats, that sold so quickly," and he calls me, he's like, "Dude, I don't know." Anyway, he finds the same Game Boy they sold for $200 for $2,000.
$2,400.
Yeah,
So absurd.
I had to lie and say that thing was broken and cancel the order.
Oh,
I was like, "I dropped it and broke it. I'm sorry." He's like, "What?"
I dropped.
It was like reason for canceling the order. It was like broken. And then it was like description. I was like, "I dropped it and it broke."
Is that gonna hurt your rating?
Probably. I'm gonna get destroyed. Probably. And then he freaking relisted it like 2 minutes later.
Yeah,
It's broken.
$2,000. I could have waited. Yeah.
For $2,000. Have you got any bids on that?
I've got like 4 people It's not an auction. It's just
okay.
buy it now. 4 people watching it.
Jeez Louise. It's crazy. I don't even understand how is it worth $2,000?
It's unopened. It's one of 2 on eBay that are unopened.
Yeah, but like what about it makes it so like it's just an old Game Boy. I don't really understand. That's above me, honestly. I don't know. I don't really understand the gaming market that much.
I got an offer.
I know, I saw that. Speaking of the gaming market, did you see that Fortnite World Cup?
That kid won $3 million.
Yeah, he's 16.
How's it even possible?
I mean, they play like best
He's
of
gonna
6.
lose like half of it though.
Probably not.
Yeah, he has.
What do you mean?
He has.
Oh,
pay
on
taxes.
taxes? Okay, I thought you meant like his like parents were gonna steal it or something. I was like, what are you talking about? No. I guess like the lottery you get taxed. I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Depending on how you pull it out, you get taxed differently.
I mean, you could go straight into like his college fund.
Well, if you won the lottery, would you go all at once and get taxed kind of big, but still, have your whole like a lot of the jackpot, or would
No,
you
I'd go over time. I think.
You take it over time,
I think so.
Definitely over time.
even if you were just to die.
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
no one
it
gets
also
that money.
depends like what kind of financial situation I'm in. Like, let's say like later down the road, I'm like screwed. I'm like,
Yeah.
crap. I need a lot of money all at once, or
Mhm.
or I'm like, okay, like I'm doing fine. Like,
Yeah,
this steady income would be.
yeah. I
kinda
think
nice.
over time would be really nice. But do you think you'll participate in the lottery? You think you'll buy it only
I
when it's
don't-
huge?
I don't know about
It's
the lottery,
throwing
but
money
I want to
away.
like.
It is kind of. What do they call it? The idiot tax.
Yep.
I think like scratch offs. I kind of want to get into like scratch offs. I was doing some research on like what the best scratch offs were and like how they work.
There's a
and
way.
stuff.
There's a way. I mean, there are ways to
Try to game it.
to game the system. They're like people who win the lottery all the time, but like they're not big jackpots.
Yeah, you just win like small like $10,000 ones over and over
Yeah,
again.
because they know what tickets to buy, and
How to buy them, where to buy them, when.
there was
to buy 'em.
I can't remember. There was some couple in like, Milwaukee or something. I can't remember.
Do you remember
But,
when TLC used to have all those like shows? That,
I
like,
love
they would
those
just-
shows, like the
TLC would
hoarders
just make
and
a
the
show
lottery
for
people. Yeah,
everything.
every type of person had their own show.
Coupons.
Yeah.
Well,
I was
that's
all,
how
oh,
you
it's crazy.
appeal to
Couponing was crazy. They'd go in with like a $300 expenditure and then come out paying like the store would owe them money, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I got a TV for 95 cents like a month ago because Best Buy
You had so
spend
many points.
spend a lot of money at Best Buy and just they give you a bunch of points.
Yeah.
And I got a TV and a candy bar for 95 cents.
And a candy bar.
So
It was
like you
it
had
was
to
a
get the candy
Samsung-
bar.
Yeah, they're like, you have to get the candy bar. And I was like, okay. they're like, we can't just let you take the TV without purchasing anything else.
That's
I was like,
funny.
And I got Mamba. I didn't get Candy Bar. It's like this like Mamba thing. It's like a Starburst. It was.
I hate all those like weird
They were
like
pre- it was-
Starburst,
I'm not gonna lie,
chew,
they were pretty
reverse
good.
gummy sour, reverse hot, black cherry, -7, like random candies that like they have now.
Nah, they were pretty good though.
Mm.
I had a long car ride after it
Oh yeah,
from Guatemala to New Mexico.
New Mexico is such a cool state.
It is.
Like it's like
You should see it sometime.
my boss is in New Mexico right now.
Really?
Yeah,
In New
It's
Mexico?
kind of a
What city?
until when?
New Mexico seems really, really sick. It seems awesome.
It is.
Las Cruces.
I bet.
Yeah.
You'll have to take me out there sometime to
I
your
will.
a billion-acre ranch.
Yeah.
You still have he put something on a story. Oh yeah, like that's like just out their front door.
That's where he's from, right?
Yeah,
He's from
New
there. He's
Mexico.
home like with his family.
Yeah.
Um,
That guy.
but yeah, like just something about like the openness I think is so cool. Like just
Yeah,
something
just
about like
the open-
opening your front door and nothing for
Yeah.
miles
Open-
is such a cool thought.
Open land is incredible to me.
It's
Open
just 'cause-
land is in undeveloped, or open land is in just bare land.
Like
Both.
wide open, but
Like-
yeah,
Because like think
I
about
like
this,
it.
our
I
whole
like
lives,
open
like
land.
everywhere we look, there's always something.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. But like plains and desert and stuff that just goes on.
I just like trees.
And, like honestly,
Just
though, like
forest
watching
cool.
Thousands of acres of trees. That's all I.
watching
I mean,
Breaking Bad, I was
that's
like, is that
awesome.
like I just thought like that's the way way it was filmed to like make it look so open, but I didn't
Yeah.
realize that like you go
It
outside
actually-
and there's just like
Yeah,
fields
that
of
it
nothing for
is.
miles.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They say our planet's overpopulated. Just put them there,
Just put them in the desert, bro.
bro. Spiders. But I don't know. I think that the concept of like open land is cool, and like the concept of just like not even like untouched, but just like space.
I like untouched. I
Space
just
is
like
cool.
the land. Like
Having a lot of space has become definitely.
I just want 30,000 acres of land in Alaska. That's all I want.
I wouldn't even mind having like a
Or
large
the-
amount of
I'd
land
say
in
the
like
Canadian
South Georgia.
Rockies.
Like I don't really care that much. Just like a random like farm in South Georgia. Just
So-
land of
So you take a bunch of land over a huge penthouse in the middle of any city.
Oh, me?
yeah.
Any-
No, I'd
any
rather
of
have a
you.
large.
I-
I'm like
I
I don't
would
want to be
buy-
completely like away from civilization, but I read an article the other day. So a friend of ours is in the Bahamas. Sorry to like completely change topics. So a friend of ours is in the Bahamas, and he just texted us a picture with
The
a wild pig on the beach. But I was reading that those pigs, they just poop everywhere. They just
That's their mammals.
yeah, no, but like they just poop all in the water. So like you're just walking in pig poop water.
That's not surprising, but it's gross to think about.
Yeah. And so like there was this like joke on this other podcast I listened to, and they're like, "Oh, like can you imagine being like a like photo editor for like models that go and take pictures with them, and like you're just editing out poop from like pigs that just poop."
Yeah.
I texted him, "You're
Must be kinda
walking in the
gross.
pig's bathroom."
Yeah.
I'll see how he responds to that.
You know, I think in the end, everything's the pig's bathroom.
Honestly,
The world's a pig's bathroom.
It is. That's the freedom of being a pig. It's all your bathroom.
Dude, those like wild pigs are huge.
they really are. Well, hogs.
I mean, regular domesticated potbelly pigs can be like 500 pounds.
Huge.
Pot belly. I like me a pot belly.
Claire's
Um,
got pot in his belly.
So I was watching television this morning,
Yep.
and they brought something up about this, the Beyond Burger from Beyond Meats.
Is that like the vegetarian stuff?
Oh, I've
They're meat alternatives.
I've seen one.
But they had their IPO in May.
What
May.
at?
Well, it doesn't really matter, but they're up 800% from their IPO.
Wow.
Have you ever had one of those meatless burgers?
I
They have them at Yeah Burger.
Yeah, they have the Impossible Burger. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
some people really like that. I just
I want to try one.
Yeah. So, are they more expensive than beef?
probably
Right now, probably, yeah.
it probably isn't more expensive to produce, but like
Well, I don't know. They're
No, it probably actually is more expensive
Yeah.
to produce. There's so much stuff in there.
Yeah, and I mean they
and
gotta
they're
really
so
mix it
heavily
around.
processed. Like Chipotle, for instance, said they weren't. As of right now, they weren't gonna invest in any meat alternatives.
I thought they
because
have
it doesn't.
tofu. I'm pretty sure they have tofu.
But
Well,
tofu
not-
isn't. Tofu can be made organically.
As in, they're not investing in any processed like
Beyond
Beyond Meats is the company's name.
So that's like synthetic.
Yeah, it's weird, but well, it's like I mean, it's probably made from vegetables and stuff, but it's like it's just so heavily processed and like
So is it even good for you at that point? I'm so confused by this.
it. I mean, that it depends on who you ask.
Okay.
Because like some people are like, oh no, processed foods are horrible for you. Other people are like, oh, processed foods are great for you. Doesn't matter if it's organic or not. But
I think the biggest question is it healthier for you than beef?
Yeah. Honestly, though, I had to kind of cut back on burgers because it makes me drowsy.
I mean,
Yeah, heavy foods will do that.
Just red meat makes me
the
drowsy.
reality is that burgers, beef burgers are not a very sustainable.
Yeah, I can only eat them for dinner now.
Part of
Like
our
eating them for
diet.
lunch kills me.
Yeah.
No, I mean they're not sustainable in the health sense, but also not even sustainable in the environmental sense.
Oh,
we just
no,
don't have
no.
enough to go around.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I mean, like, people have been eating
Yeah, and I
lots
mean,
of red
the-
meat for a really long
the
time.
carbon emissions that come from that are bigger than the transportation industry and I don't even remember what other industry combined. Maybe
That's why I was-
transportation and agriculture industry. Well, no, that is the agriculture.
Speaking of industries,
I don't
did you
remember
know
what it
data is worth more than oil?
What do you mean data?
Like big tech.
Like personal information data.
Yeah, if you get somebody's credit card number out.
No,
it's
but
worth
like,
more than
like
oil.
Like
d-
address, phone numbers.
I
kind of
watched.
stuff.
There's a great
it was in like somebody purchasing data from a
Yeah,
data,
telecommunications company. or
whatever.
something
Yeah,
like
yeah. But
Facebook or
yeah,
literally
exactly
anything.
Facebook. So I watched that documentary on Cambridge Analytica.
Yeah,
Mind blown, dude.
that. Is this on Netflix too? Or
Yeah,
Apple?
you gotta watch it. It's
I
called,
want to watch that one.
it's called like The Great Hack or something like that.
I'll watch that.
It's just a
I'm gonna
really
watch that
in-depth-
tonight.
Dude, watch it. You'll want to just delete your phone.
I know.
dude, I already
get
wanted to
freaked
delete my
out.
phone. It's actually insane.
This freaky.
No, you'll watch this and you'll be like,
I'm delete. You'll
Because
actually delete.
it's not
I
even
feel
the
like
fact
you
that
would
it's-
actually delete your phone. I need my phone.
Yes,
it's not even
I
the
would
fact
actually.
that
More than-
you
oh my God,
personally click
most
stuff
people.
to release your data. It's that people you know could have clicked stuff who are your friends with. So by being friends with them, your stuff was
yeah,
released.
similar. Oh yeah.
Like,
I see what you mean.
whoa.
Yeah, no, they're like.
But they analyze every post,
You can
every
look at-
message,
you
every
can-
like, literally everything
you can
gets
look
analyzed.
at your like on Instagram. I know
Your
you can
targeted
look at your
ads, yeah.
targeted ads and your. I think you can do. Obviously, you can do the same thing on Facebook. It's freaky.
No, but
We're
Cambridge
being
Analytica
watched.
was like the wildest.
That's why I get freaked out. I mean, like Apple's has always been supposed to be like the most reliable, most like.
They just don't. They've never been one to like try
Share
to
data.
give your information away because that's
Yeah.
not like.
But still,
That
with
doesn't help them.
The whole camera thing, like the fact that like somebody could be watching you on your camera, you know.
But that's kind of like outside Apple.
That's
you
just
know? It's just
freaky.
like, it's people who are just so malicious that they like try to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is susceptible to hacking.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the whole Cambridge Analytica thing was like wild because they would just they would know like how to sway a population just by like
Oh yeah, and especially
by like what you're into or whatever, and then like that mixed with like the Russian stuff, like
yeah, that's freaky,
crazy.
freaky deaky.
Yeah, it's incredible how they spent. I really did not have to spend any money to get into everyone's face for free.
That's
That Face app thing.
Well,
Is that
they're
what you're
talking
talking
about
about?
face app, but I'm talking about just like how easy it is just to get in front of tons
yeah,
of
with
people.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah. But
Dude,
also,
but that
face
whole
app is
Face app-
insane.
Dude, I don't really
have you
understand.
have you
that.
seen like that video on their terms and conditions?
No, what is it?
How Russia can basically just take anything they want. All FaceApp has to do is deem that it's worth giving it to them.
Yeah, I didn't know how
I
true
didn't
that was,
use
but
it.
it was like all you idiots that used FaceApp, like you just gave your facial like structure to like
but
the
the
Russians.
thing is like don't like at this point don't.
Daddy
they
Vlad already
can't they already
knew my
have
face.
it? Yeah,
Daddy Vlad already knew my face, but I mean,
Daddy Vlad, if you're listening right now, which I know you are,
he always is.
You know what? Yeah, he's posted up like his bear just like smoking cigars.
yeah,
He's like,
with the-
I
Just
see
riding around
tourists
on
is streaming.
Oh, the IO games, I love them.
Daddy Vlad, if you're listening,
Daddy Vlad, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the cast.
Honestly,
Dude, that'd be so
call
Yes.
call one of our
Post it
phones
up with
right now.
Vladimir Putin. That'd be incredible.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Taurus. We've never actually had a real guest, but Vladimir Putin's in the office
Yeah,
today.
he flew in today. It's us, Vlad, and about 87 security guards.
It's really unbelievable. They actually
Yeah.
just built a human wall. They're
He just
lying on
gave us
top
the
of each other.
nuclear codes.
Yeah,
We're going to go ahead and read those out loud.
We just asked,
Hello.
and he just gave.
Yeah. It's actually incredible how open they are. I mean,
Dude, it's literally
Really
just his
gets a bad
birthday.
rap, yeah.
It's his mom's birthday. Like, what a nice guy.
God, what a
What a family man. He has one for each of his kids.
What a family man. Oh my god.
He actually showed up shirtless riding a horse.
Does he have kids?
per usual.
I-
I don't
He must.
I don't I mean I
or
don't
actually,
think he
I think
does.
he's been a bachelor his whole life.
Yeah. I don't
I think that's been part of his shtick is he's been like a single man born to the country or married to the country or whatever.
What was I going to say? I had something funny, and then I didn't want to interrupt this.
Dun 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 dun.
No, I
dun,
mean,
No, I don't know.
Um,
It's never going to come to me.
he was married for 31 years.
to Meghan Markle.
Whoa.
What?
Kidding.
To where'd her name go? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I really like that Future song where it's like, F a diplomat, I'm plugged with Putin or something like that. F a government official, I'm plugged with Putin.
Unplug with Putin.
Like, I was listening to that song at the beach just over and over again, and just like something about it, I was like, that's like F a government official, I'm plugged with Putin. Like that's
That'd be baller.
baller.
That's ice
I don't know
cold.
if I'd call that baller.
No, just that's just such a like.
If you had Vladimir Putin on speed dial, like I hate the Russians, but if I could have Vladimir Putin on speed dial, I would.
No, that's honest. Okay, so part of Cambridge Analytica. The problem was when they were first built, they had all these like tech nerds who were like, "Oh my god, like we're the future. Like Cambridge Analytica is the future." And then they got like involved in all this like messy stuff, and now it's like
Gone
it's
forever.
gone forever. Like they straight had to shut down because they were under so much investigation. But all their like tech people like have come out now and been like, yeah, I'll tell you everything you want to know because like I feel so bad like what I work for. But at the same time, they were so like,
Promising.
well, they were so like they didn't have anything, like they had nothing, and they were working at this tech company, and then all of a sudden they're like, yo, you can have a future and you can have all this money, but like you may have to do some shady stuff. Like you may be donating Bitcoin like donations to WikiLeaks, but like you will make a lot of money for us. And that's like that's what the documentary shows. Like one girl is just like the like quote unquote whistleblower, but apparently like people who are actually really anti Cambridge Analytica like really don't like this girl. That like they think she's like full like her
Yeah.
whole like, oh my god, I didn't know what I was doing is like a whole act
Yeah.
thing, and she's just trying to save herself.
Very
So-
well could be.
But she's like
Who
posted
knows?
up in Thailand.
Of course she is.
They're like doing the interview from Thailand.
That's how you know someone's guilty is when they're avoiding extradition.
She's like, I'm in Thailand because of the ongoing investigation, so you can't release my geolocation. And they're like, okay, lady.
What do you think of Julian Assange,
Who was that?
the guy who started WikiLeaks?
Oh, the guy, like weirdo guy.
Yeah, who just got arrested in Ecuador, or by the Ecuadorians.
I mean, I don't honestly don't know enough about all that
I
stuff.
don't think they're. Are they in good enough terms with the United States that they would just extradite him here? I don't know.
No, they gave him to the British.
Oh, well,
Well, they
Oh,
didn't give the
Did you
British just
see-
walked into
did
the
you see Olivia
embassy.
Jade? Olivia Jade posted for the first time on Instagram.
oh my. Do you know who Olivia Jade is?
She's the USC girl,
Yeah, her mom, Full House lady.
Oh yeah,
the cheating.
Yes,
Yeah, no, I
yes,
didn't know who
yes,
she was
yes,
either. And
yes,
someone was
yes,
like, "Oh my
yes,
god,
yes,
Olivia
yes.
Jade posted on Instagram." I was like, "Who?"
yeah. No,
But
now I
it's
know
a-
exactly who
It
you're
was a
talking about.
birthday shout out for her mom.
Felicity Huffman, is that her mom?
No.
The other one.
I don't know. It's the mom on Full House. Brown
Okay,
hair.
okay, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
But it's and the comments are disabled.
That's actually like, wow. To get into USC too.
She should have gone all out and gone to like Princeton.
She should. I mean, like, go to a better California school than USC.
But like I think part of the appeal was like
No
the
offense
party
to
aspect of it.
no offense to the USC people, but this is gonna offend them. It's the University of Spoiled Children, is what it's often referred to
Oh yeah,
as. Yes, it is.
great insight.
No, literally look it up.
No, I think every school has like a mock name.
Yeah.
University of
Stupid.
Stupid Miami. Got it.
Boom, roasted.
University of
Idiot face.
That's where I'm going.
University of Rick Ross. Am I right, guys? Oh.
A University of God's Plan music video.
Maybach music. I realized the other day I wasn't following Rick Ross on Instagram,
Mistake.
and I was like, oh my god, I gotta follow Rick Ross. And now I remember exactly why I unfollowed him. His story's 9 minutes long, dude. It's just so brutal. He has a guy, like, I don't know if he's on his salary or if he's just his friend, camera in his face all day.
That's incredible.
Brutal. Every time anyone mentions him on their story on Instagram, he reposts it on his story.
Dude, you should just mention him.
I was thinking about it.
Is your
When-
account public?
Maybe not. No, I don't think it is. I had to go private for a bit. In a bit of a dispute right now.
Had to go private. With the old ball and chain.
Sure.
Do you want to cut it out, I assume?
No, we can't talk about that. Open investigation.
Like, can we talk about it and cut it out?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, what are you talking about? All right. If you could drop anything and go anywhere right now, where would you go?
I don't know. This summer's kind of made me hate traveling for some reason. I don't know. I didn't even really travel anywhere.
Have you been enjoying having like a 9 to 5?
Yeah, I love it.
Really?
I love it.
Why?
It's just I've had such a not really last month, but like the first month.
I couldn't go to a desk job.
I don't have a desk
do you
job.
just
I
like having
don't-
that kind of structure in your life?
It's structure. I don't sit at a desk all day at all, but I
I just like being on the move.
am on the move all day. I'm doing a different thing every day.
Well, that'd probably be better.
I like the people. It's something about the structure. I wake up every morning at like 7:30. I get ready or
you
whatever.
feel really productive.
And I sometimes I get coffee, like kind of the barista lady a little bit. I'm like, what's up? Really racked up some Starbucks points this summer. But then like I go to work, I'm done at like 3 or 4, depending upon what we're doing that day. And then like it's only 3 or 4. Like literally some people are waking up.
Yeah, that is true.
And
Yeah, you have your day ahead of you.
and I can still have my whole day, and like I don't work weekends, so like I have my whole weekends. Like there's nothing better than getting off though, like Friday at 3 o'clock, and you're like, boom,
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting paid.
and I'm getting like I'm not
A
doing
weekend warrior.
I'm not doing the hardest job in the world. I do a lot of work, and I
You're
work,
getting paid for that work.
but I get paid, like well. So it's just like I don't know. I really like it.
Let's make a smooth transition to destination weddings. So yeah, speaking of Miami and random stuff like that, I like talk about getting a job now. You might want to get one now because weddings just keep getting more and more expensive.
Oh, did you see Tana and Jake Paul got married last night?
That's what I'm saying. Did you see that ring?
Yeah, it's $125.
Whoa.
I've never actually seen the ring. I was hoping it would be really expensive. 'cause everybody usually go along with
$125.
this.
It was fake.
How are you supposed to find $125?
I think honestly it was a stunt. The whole
Okay,
thing.
no, okay. I had this thing in my mind, right? So her and her boyfriend, right?
Okay.
Tana's previous boyfriend,
Right.
dated for a really long time,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
really
for
substantial long
serious
time.
relationship.
Yeah.
25 years.
And that was kind of before she was famous too.
Mhm.
I think that this wedding with Jake was going to be her wedding with her previous boyfriend, and then they had that weird nasty breakup, and everything was already reserved. So she was like,
She was
"Hey,
like, Jake, you better
let's-
pop it.
well, I think
If
it was
you
like,
like it, you should put a ring on it. Kind of.
well, it was like, hey, I've already made reservations at all these places. Like,
You wanna
I'm
just do it?
filming this MTV show. Like, let's just screw around and do this."
That's brilliant. That'd be brilliant on her part or her manager's part.
Her manager's an idiot, but
That could be an act
her
too.
quote unquote manager's an idiot. I think she has some like business managers.
Yeah,
that
no,
are-
they definitely have real handlers in the background.
Yeah, because have you ever seen her MTV show?
No.
I was on YouTube like Dark Hole, and it just came up as an autoplay, and I was like, oh my.
Do you know who iDubbbz is?
It rings a bell, but
Well, he did like a series of videos on Tana Mongeau, like way back in the way back, and they're like really good. You got to watch them. And
what's her origin story? I always I lost it.
like Vine Star maybe? I don't
Is she
even
Vine? I don't know.
I'm not even entirely sure.
Someone's like, oh my God, they don't know Tana. I love Tana. How do you
Exactly.
not know Tana? No, but her and her boyfriend had that like weird, nasty split breakup. I think, because they just broke up, and like, it would make sense. Like, okay, maybe they're planning a wedding like 8 months out. What if that's like it, and like maybe I accidentally read that somewhere, and I think I'm coming up with this like new original idea. I don't think that's it, but
Yeah, that's how genius happens. You know, someone comes up with all the ideas, and eventually everyone thinks they're the smartest one.
Quick question.
what's up, man?
Do you listen to Tiny Meat Gang?
Yeah,
Somebody just mentioned
Dude,
that in
TMG is great.
I-
It's Cody
it's-
Ko, Noah
it's-
Miller.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I don't know who that is.
Cody Ko,
Cody Ko, like biggest YouTuber right now.
Vape Hotbox, bro.
Yeah,
50 Nick.
it's 50 Nick.
Don't act like you've never seen that. You're so ignorant.
Kombucha Lair.
That's funny.
I'm so puzzled.
Dude, you gotta
There's
watch Cody
no
Ko.
way.
I hear you talk. I hear both of you guys talk about them. all
Sasha
the time.
definitely watches that.
Yeah, I think I've talked to Sasha about Cody Ko.
She might have shown me a video. I can't remember though.
Well,
No,
it's pretty funny. They're in Montreal the day before I get there, dude. It's so annoying. I
That's
know.
like their hometown show.
In Montreal?
They're both Canadian.
No way, bro.
Canada's a
I
good
they're
place.
LA born and raised. Actually,
Did you know he went to Duke? He's like really smart, Cody Ko.
dude, every good comedian is genius.
No, he was like do you remember the app I'd Cap That?
No, actually, yeah. Holy,
You put
shit,
it you
yeah.
put a picture on and it would give you a dumb
Yeah,
caption. That
yeah,
was
yeah.
him. He made that.
He was I capped that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That was how he got like his start in the tech
That's
world.
sick.
He went to
No
Duke
kidding.
and he was like, "Oh, this will be funny."
Yeah,
But he got a diving scholarship to Duke. He's a really good diver.
he's in Canada. They're from Canada. Dude,
So
why is
Cody
everyone
Ko's
good
one-
from Canada?
Cody Ko's 100% from Canada. Noel, his origin story is like confusing.
Yeah, the people are always like, bro, what's your race?
Yeah. And
But-
he doesn't like to say it, but I feel like he said he's from Canada in one episode, but I don't really remember.
Great comedians are geniuses.
Yeah.
They all go to Harvard or Georgetown or anything.
I was talking to you about this.
Yeah. And because I don't know, I think good comedy takes intelligence, but like
Georgetown
also
sucks.
that's what they're drawn to.
Well, and like to be funny, that like an appropriate funny, like just a witty funny, you
Yeah.
have to be smart.
To be a reasonable funny that's marketable,
Yeah.
you have to be. I mean, dude,
Because you can be funny and you're just absolutely vulgar and you're telling like gross, disgusting stories and like it's funny.
yeah.
But like,
But even like,
But honestly, that's
comedians
kinda
that-
what
even
Cody
comedians
Ko's-
that walk that line, like Eric Andre and
Do you
stuff,
watch
are
Andrew
still
Schultz?
really no.
Andrew Schultz is
Andre.
so funny.
Yeah. Eric Andre is a genius.
that guy is freaky.
Andrew Schultz is like really funny.
Is he a YouTuber?
No, he's just like a comedian. His stuff's on YouTube. You can watch some of his stuff.
Does he have like a Netflix special or something?
No, he's not quite that big, but he has like his own specials on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think he was like, it makes more sense for me just to like,
Yeah, he's
Get
like,
Cash App
hello,
to sponsor me."
Sacramento.
he has a big following. He has a
Cash
couple
App.
million followers.
Oh, wow.
Cash App sponsors everything.
Cash App does. And
SeatGeek and Cash App,
and Dollar Shave Club. Well, they used to. I don't know if they do anymore.
like NordVPN. Like, what's up?
NordVPN. Hey, use my
Protect your-
code.
Yeah, I used a code from who's the big New York guy? Casey Neistat.
Oh,
Oh, I like Casey. I know who Casey Neistat is.
That he's not funny.
I know, but he
He does like
real.
adventure
I
vlogs.
know he's just like real, you know,
But
real dude. Good guy.
he's not that real.
He's not even good anymore. Like he's
No,
Yeah,
he used
he's-
to be really good.
yeah, he used to be when he like did stuff every
I-
Before
yeah,
like
I
10
don't
days
watch
around
him.
the world. Like when he did like actual like guerrilla filmmaking, like
he's
when
a
he did like the
really
stuff like
good like videographer.
yeah, like when he would do the stuff like just on the streets, like when he went and snowboarded around Manhattan in the
That
like
was
the
really
snowpocalypse.
cool.
Yeah.
Did it and also when he like I don't know, he made like a magic carpet at some point. I don't know why. I
He's like
remember that
really
one.
cool tech geek guy. I don't know.
Yeah. He kind of fell flat after CNN bought out his stuff.
It was trash.
thought it was
Beam-
HBO.
No, it was CNN.
CNN.
Oh yeah, his Beam app thing.
And he's like, oh, I work for CNN now, so actually I'm kind of burned out and I'm not going to vlog anymore. And it just
Yeah.
like went downhill, which
Yeah, I
is
know.
fine. More
I
power
just
to him. He's
remember-
making millions and he's
I-
busy and he's going on like tour to speak at conferences and stuff. Like,
I remember watching
YouTube
him,
would be
like,
like a
freshman
legitimately
year.
kind of hard life.
oh yeah, no, 100%.
A lot
I mean,
editing.
It is a hard life. The three of us have pretty hard lives.
Yeah.
I can't
But I
imagine
think-
like doing this for my job.
Yeah, Emma Chamberlain got profiled by the New York Times that she said she spends like 20 hours editing every single video all in like one sitting.
Yeah, no, I actually really like Emma Chamberlain. I think she's
Yeah.
like cool because like she's one of those people that like obviously she's kind of like fake YouTubey, but she's not so fake YouTubey.
But she kind of invented the fake YouTube a little bit.
No, I don't mean that. Like, I don't want to call her fake YouTubey because it's not like she's like a Jake Paul, Logan Paul type. She's more of just like
She's like a e-boy type.
Yeah, I don't know. Her stuff's funny.
It's kind of funny. Her editing's good.
and it's just so simple. It's the simple edits that are just like
Yeah, like
funny.
when she just zooms in our face or on like something
It's
random.
and you're
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
you get
funny.
you get a giggle. You know, you get
And like she had a video. She posted a video like yesterday that was doing an all nighter in LA, and she just like went to like all the places she can't go to because she's famous at night. So she like went to like all these hipster places at 3 a.m, and it's like so dumb, but it was like kind of funny.
yeah.
Oh
Man,
She-
it
she
really
goes
would
to this
kind of
20
suck to be famous.
yeah, I know. She went to this
God,
24-hour
that would
donut place, and she was like, I was gonna sit in there and eat, but there were these weird dudes like sitting at a table talking. Who has meetings at 3 a.m. in a donut shop? And it like shows a quick clip of them as she's like vlogging in, and
Yeah.
it's just like 3 dudes, like one's in a cowboy hat, and, like it's like so sketch. Like, oh,
Do you think you could ever live in LA?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I did not. I was there like a week or 2 weeks ago.
What's it like? I've actually never
Not
been
a-
in my life to Los Angeles,
Oh, really?
California. Yeah.
I've
I've
mean,
been like
I don't know. It's one of those things. Like I think I could adapt to any city.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
you could eventually be like, would
No.
you enjoy it? Like, would
I
it
like
be
I like
viable?
driving.
everybody.
LA is a
there's-
driving city, though. Like, you have to drive, but
you're
there's traffic.
It's the
Traffic's horrible.
It's like Atlanta's a driving city, and the traffic's bad, but it's not
I
unbearable.
listened to a podcast the other day with the head of LA's transit, Celine something or another. She's a genius. And I mean, they have some really big things going on with their public transport. And Elon Musk keeps trying to build like high speed tunnels and
tunnels.
stuff. Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
No, it's not going to happen because they're just stupid. His innovation was just a drill.
Yeah,
Literally, he would just drill.
that's yeah, yeah.
And they had no escape plan. They're like, okay, so what happens if your thing breaks halfway through and you're trapped that many feet underground? They had no answer.
Yeah, no, but Los Angeles is too much.
Too much in what way?
It's just everybody there.
I
is so
kind of feel like people
so
just
fake.
think.
You think so?
people just-
I just think people are fake.
I
These people-
that's what I was gonna say. I think people just think that they can move to LA,
Go out there and make
and
it.
it'll make it.
Yeah.
Which maybe
And-
you can. More power to you if you can. But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm not trying to make it in anything, but like, it's just I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't think I do either.
Not a huge fan.
I honestly
I
really
could,
like
I could do New
Atlanta.
York. I could definitely do New York.
I would do Chicago.
Chicago's cool. Chicago's brutal, man. That winter is so brutal.
I can't do brutal winters.
So brutal. I'll tell you if I can do brutal winters after my winter semester here. But
Dude, y'all are gonna be dying. Like all these people are gonna be dying.
no kidding. Rashab?
No, Rashab is gonna have a
Homeboy doesn't even wear pants.
for real.
God. Yeah, but there's a lot of great cities that are just really cold. Like Minneapolis.
I don't think Minneapolis is a great city.
No,
I've
dude,
never
the
been.
people-
Oh,
the
Minneapolis
people
is
are great.
Minnesota is what I
people
was
are
thinking
probably
of.
great.
Minnesota is so cold.
I wouldn't say the city is.
Minneapolis is in Minnesota.
What?
Minneapolis.
Is in the state of Minnesota.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you're right.
Minnesota is cold.
It is cold. It's really cold.
All right, last topic before we wrap up for the day. How do you feel about package album deals?
Like as in when you buy a shirt.
Like you
get
buy a
the
shirt,
album.
you get the album.
I think it's the only way to make like for Billboard to stay relevant.
So Chance the Rapper now is a promotion where you can get the album for free if you ride Lyft.
What?
Okay, that's cheating.
Is it?
That's cheating.
Where
Yeah,
do-
he's going to
where
be
do you
number one
cross
on
the line?
Billboard just for driving Lyft.
Let me read this article because I just saw the
Because
headline.
Billboard goes by album sales, so he's going to be number one.
Chance the Rapper unveiled his debut studio album, The Big Day, last Friday and has been busy spreading the news
Don't
in
really like it,
every
by the way.
direction ever since. The Chicago rapper announced a 35-day tour on Monday after releasing the LP on all major streaming services and performing at a Spotify-hosted album release party to kick things off over the weekend. Chance also made his album available as a free download to a seemingly randomly demographic, users of the ride-sharing app Lyft. Chance the Rapper performs on stage during... Okay, that's like... All right, so anyone taking a Lyft ride from Friday to Monday can receive a link to download The Big Day for free. Lyft wrote in a blog post Friday. All Lyft drivers are eligible to receive a free download as well. Austin Schwimmer, Lyft's head of culture and entertainment, said it in the blog post that from cassette tapes to passing the aux cord, music and driving have always gone hand in hand, and we wanted to create a new in-car experience. That's terrible.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's terrible. Because if you give anyone something for free, they're gonna bite at it. To go as far as to like randomly download an album, maybe not. But
No, but it doesn't matter because as long as they're giving it to you, it counts.
no, you have to download it. But
Are you sure?
I think so.
Because if you buy merch, I know it counts without the download.
yeah, but it's not like you just ride a lift, you get that. Like you have to probably click the thing. Because there's no way every person that rides a lift is going to count as an album sale.
No, yeah, that I hope not, right? Like that would be
be
cheating.
Insane. It'd be like, oh, and 1 billion
Yeah, exactly.
sales for Chance the Rapper. What was the thing with like DJ Khaled? It was like some Monster Energy thing.
Yeah, it was like,
That's
and then he also
trash.
did. He also had merch, obviously, but
I don't
there was
mind-
something else.
I don't
even
mind
know.
when it's your personal merch. I hate when you
No,
brand deal with other people.
yeah, I don't like that.
Which more power to you, whatever, make your money, like brand deal with whoever. But when you're scamming other artists, like that's so slimy.
Yeah, and then he still didn't even beat out Tyler the Creator.
That video is so funny. He's
I
like,
know.
I'm making music to listen to, not that weird melodic stuff. This for your head tops, not that weird stuff. He's like in his Maybach with the top down. And you're like, okay.
What is this?
Have you ever seen that video of DJ Khaled making fun of Tyler the Creator?
Oh yeah.
No, but I think that it's just the music industry is so slimy.
It is every industry so slimy these days, dude. Yeah, it's entertainment. Every entertainment industry.
Young Thug is super slimy.
Slime season.
Did you see the Nickelodeon slime museums in Atlanta right now?
Yeah, the whole experience is here.
Yeah,
I want to go. My aunt told me to take my younger cousin.
I kind of
might
want to go
take him.
too. I saw
You
some
want to pull up?
like Loki. Yeah, I want to go to that like zoo, the drive-through zoo thing that's like South Georgia.
No, dude, that place is whack.
Really?
Yeah,
Like how whack?
like might be illegal. Definitely mistreating animals whack.
Dude, I don't know about that. I mean, like
No,
probably,
I've
but
been.
like
No, like I've been. We used to go when we would go to Florida.
I really want to go.
So
I keep
whack.
seeing it on people's stories. I'm like, I have to do this.
So whack. But yeah, I mean, if you want to go, you want to go. They give you like little kibble and to like feed the animals when they're like putting their face in your car.
That's funny though. Do it,
probably all they
no,
get
do
to
it for the
eat.
Snapchat story.
What would the lengths you'd go to for the Snapchat story be?
I haven't put something on my Snapchat story in ages.
Yeah, today was my first story in a long time. First non-private story. But even my private story I haven't posted on since Europe.
I had to just get rid of my private story because I just like I hated it. I just hate the like. I
I like
kinda-
having a place to put like niche jokes. That's,
yeah, no,
that's what I
I
use it
agree
for.
with you, and I, sometimes I wish I had it, and I put it on my Instagram story. But like, I hate social media.
It's a drain, dude.
I
It
hate
really
posting stuff.
it really made me resent myself, and it also made me resent my phone, and it made me resent a lot of other people unnecessarily.
Like, see, I could 100% delete Instagram and be fine not seeing other people's stuff. It's like the memes and like I get a lot of like news from Instagram.
Yeah, and that I had to find workarounds. You know,
Do you use Twitter?
no,
So you're just
I
like
can't do
you're-
Twitter.
Okay, yeah.
I'm on Snapchat, and that's it. And I only allow myself to go on that like once or twice a day. know what I'm saying?
I'm on Snapchat all day. I'm on Instagram all day.
I just can't do that. Like mentally, I can't do that.
I have a lot of like I don't have a lot of downtime at work, but like sometimes I'll have like
Yeah. So I've just been reading like my new outlet is just the New York Times. I just click on that when I need something to click on, and I try to read an article.
I can't I can read. I can't read.
They have good videos too, though.
No, I love it. I watch a lot of YouTube. I like watch a lot of podcasts.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had to like also train myself to get back into like the. I'm trying to lengthen my attention span again because I know it got killed by social media and like constant instant gratification and stuff.
See, the thing is, I can sit there and listen to like an hour and a half podcast, but I can't read an article if it's longer than a page.
Yeah, that's telling me I'm trying to like just trial by fire.
You know how like articles are broken up by like ads and pictures
Yeah.
within it? I can't make it to the first
To the
ad or
first
like
one?
to the first picture.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I can sit there and just lock in on a podcast for an hour and a half.
Wow.
Like,
Maybe, well, that mean you might just be more of an auditory guy then.
yeah, I mean that's what it is, but I don't know. It's just hard though, like because you can't just be at work and just be like, oh, let me just watch this YouTube video real quick.
Yeah.
I spend so much time on my phone; it's ridiculous.
Do you
As-
ever look
as
at your
is
screen
evident.
time app? To,
Yeah.
like,
Do you get your weekly updates?
I stopped looking at that because it's just disgusting.
How,
does
how many
sadden
hours
me.
are you averaging?
Probably a lot. I mean, I also have to use my phone for work, so I'm on my phone a lot at work. But Probably a disgusting amount. How do I screen time?
Yeah, where do you get that?
System preferences.
Settings.
But like, and I know what you mean.
Screen
But like,
time,
and
it's
then screen time. Let's see what we got, boys.
4 hours and that's today. 4 hours and 5 hours. I've been on my phone for 5 hours today.
Damn. I'm at 2 hours, but I'm also an hour and 27 minutes below average.
How do I see that?
That's not too
I
bad.
can just like see my overall.
It says it right there.
I'm 29 minutes below average, but I don't know what that means. I've been on like 3 hours of social media.
I've been on social media. I've been on Safari for 17 minutes, eBay for 15 minutes, messages 13.
An
Amazon.
hour and a half on Snapchat. An hour and 7 minutes on Instagram. 20 minutes on
All
Golf
right, yeah.
Clash.
Today I've used it for 2 hours.
20 minutes on texting.
Yeah, no. Well, I literally didn't have my phone.
10
on me, like,
pickups
all day
per
today.
hour.
I'm at 5. I'm
505 notifications. I've had 347 Snapchat notifications today.
Does it count it if you're like Bluetoothing on like
No.
your car or something?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know. It does count it,
It
though.
doesn't.
If you,
It doesn't count it.
it doesn't count it for that, but it counts if you have GPS.
GPS? Oh, that'll kill me that night. Whatever. It's not like it actually matters.
Yeah.
But-
It's like
My tax break.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it, isn't it?
I average 6 hours and 20 minutes per day.
You average 6 hours a day.
That's big time.
My most
That's half
hours.
of your
The most
waking
hours I
hours.
ever get are like 4. That's like the most I've ever gotten.
That's skewed because for some like Saturday I was on my I had GPS on for a while on Sunday. Wait,
I wonder what it does with CarPlay. Anyways,
I don't know. I mean, if your screen's on, your screen's on.
10:21.
Okay, yeah, we can wrap it up. All right, well, thanks for listening. This has been episode number 12 of Tourist the Podcast.
Yeah, drop it
And
down south how much you use your phone.
This will probably we'll probably have like one more episode maybe before the end of the summer. If not,
Hopefully.
this might be it, guys. Thanks
God's
so
plan.
much for everything. Drop a bomb on it.
God bless. Have a safe and happy end of the summer and a good start of the school year.
Yurt.
And it's only Monday.
It sure is. Have a good work week. Those of you who work,
But it's probably coming out on Thursday.
Honestly, maybe.
it's probably going to come out in 10 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, you're probably never going to come back to it. If this makes it to the internet, it's a minor miracle. So
No, it
God
will.
bless.
It will. I think this has been a pretty good episode. It's just editing takes so long because this podcast is an hour and like 10 minutes right now, and like it means I have to listen to it for an hour and 10 minutes.
know.
And I have to
So
listen
you
to
guys
it
can pay extra
That's
if you
the
want
thing with
Tourist
video
Raw.
editing. Video editing sucks. Because then you have so many cameras too.
Yes, I want to talk to you about that after this because okay.
All right.
And so yeah,
right.
so thank you so much. It's been episode 12.
God bless and goodbye.
Yep.
Yurt.
Man, it feels good to take that.
Oh, should I have been recording that? This episode.
Hold on. That was a really good practice, though. So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Cool.